hello, hello. I'm cut off there. Okay. All right. Here we are. We are on live, and I've got a special guest. I got Brick's TimHunter, and probably catch him off guard here, but here he is right here. There we are.
Hi.
There's Tim. So, oh, he just said hi. Thanks for watching. So yeah, we got him here, and then we got my other stuff too. But all right, so yeah, I'm gonna wait here a couple of minutes and see if anybody else comes in here. Looks like we got Alexandria so far, and that's it. Of course, and Tim. Tim has a way where he can actually view the chat. Everybody, how about that? You can actually read the chat. So
Sometimes I can read, it
yeah,
kind of comes and
sometimes you can
goes.
read. Oh, my wife was sitting right there a minute ago. But yeah, I usually wait about 5 minutes or so. And I'll open the box here and everything, get it going. People tend to wait about 5 minutes before they come in. I don't know how well this one's going to do. It shows we have 3 people in here actually, but if you look at my, I don't. Yeah, you can't see my live. That's right. I have a little timer up on top that tells us how many people. I can keep you, let's
Okay.
keep you updated. We got 3 people in here, and 3 people were talking, but no views at all, because you don't count as a view. They don't count you. It will count Alexandria though once it figures it out.
Like all technology is.
Yeah, they're kind
It's
of.
interesting.
It's YouTube. Oh, we got YTFP. Chris just is in here. Yep, one view. So he's probably one of those 3. So we'll be here in a few seconds here. We got Brick's TimHunter in here also, YTF or YTFP. Chris. He's right there, bottom right of my screen there. Gonna have a little cigarette here. I'm a chain smoker. Now we got 4 in here.
How so many military are.
Yeah. Cool thing is this tells me how many people are in here if they're not chatting. That's the cool thing about it. So I know there's 4 people in here somewhere, even if they're not saying anything. So it's just a screen captures what it is in the top right corner, right above where you see restream is where my thing is. It covers that up. So what are you building,
Uh,
Timothy Hunters? Alexander
Well,
asks.
as soon as I had finished this,
Let me go ahead and make this
2 of
big.
its legs decided to break. My little panda cat dreams thing for my little one.
Oh,
Its left legs decided to break like as soon as I fixed it or put it together the first time.
that sucks.
So something about these dreams, it's like they didn't engineer them 100%.
I see something
It's
that
the
I have
weirdest
behind you.
things.
We both have one behind us. The we call it the vending machine, bubblegum machine. I
Yeah, I
call it.
love the vending machine.
Yeah, I want to get some more extra balls for it. I want to double the balls in it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love to get more of the balls for it.
Yeah.
So I love this little cat's helicopter tail.
So that's for your daughter.
Yeah, she loves her dream sets. Um, where is it?
Jedi Brickman's in here
Oh,
too.
over on this side of the table is the Dreams neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
So we have the little Dreams house, the city proper, then the Dreams area is over
Oh
here.
yeah. You showed us. Yeah, yeah. You can show us if you want to. The little city there if you like.
So
You got a whole bunch.
yeah, so here's the back end of the train. Then we get over to the city proper that has the Morticia's cottage and the haunted house, the city. Eventually, I'm going to add 2 more tables that way.
Yeah.
And then that's the dreams area right
Yeah.
there.
It's kind of shaped like my city is sort of. Yeah, mine's like
And
an
then
L. It's
just
in my living room.
what I finished recently, I still haven't made the perfect room for it over there yet.
That was like Ninjago. That's not Ninjago, is it?
No, I don't have any Ninjago.
Yeah, this is my own Ninjago right here. This is it. That's all I have. Let me go and bring it up so everybody can see what I have here bottom here. Yeah, I got the Ninjago here. But Lightning McQueen and the DeLorean wanted to watch the live too, I guess. You
Yeah, she loves her dream sets, and they're really fun to build.
get that other way there.
The colors are just different enough. I find them interesting. And nothing is a normal build with it.
Yeah. It's like a mock-up of different things, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I like about it. And the
It's for
books are
kids.
hilarious.
It's for kids, so yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of Lego. I mean, Lego in the
And I
bedroom,
think the
Lego in
books
the
are just
kitchen.
great.
Are you going to Mills Plate your city, Timothy?
Eventually I want to.
Yeah, all my
That's
buildings are Mills plated, so
yeah, down the road thing.
yeah, it's a pain after you build them. Yeah, it's easier to do it when you build them. See, I have the Assembly Square right here boxed up because I'm separating all the parts out of my inventory for it, but I'm about halfway done. I can show you that real quick if you're curious. Yeah, it's a big box that I found. See, I bagged them all up. That's only half of them right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't done that in like a month. I've been trying to separate these out of a tub and all this stuff up here. I use Studio for that too, because it keeps track of everything. I have a drawer underneath it with all my big parts in it. But anyway,
I mean, my big issue right now, I can only do so much at a time, being I don't have a real job.
yeah, I know how that is. I'm disabled myself. I can't work at all. Bad back. So, but that's what happens to us veterans, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing Grubhub in the morning, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
Tim is also a veteran, guys. Just so you know, it's like me. Same Air Force, right?
Army.
Army. Okay, I couldn't remember. I
Yeah,
think
logistics.
somebody else was.
Started out in chemical, went to logistics.
Yeah. So you cross trained.
Yeah, yeah. The good thing, the Army, they want us to have like 5 different jobs if we want them. Well, thank you, Alexandra. Ah,
There's a lot more veterans on YouTube than you think. A lot of people just don't say anything about it. But I have the hat, so it makes it pretty obvious. That's kind of like my little, what do you call it? Not copyright, but what's the word for it? Trademark, whatever you want to call it. My little hat.
Oh yeah, once we get out completely, the hat just kind of appears one day.
Yeah, it's my little trademark on my avatar. I made that hat on that thing too. I completely drew that whole thing, and it has all the detail and everything, letters and all, on my avatar.
Oh, I was trying to put the wrong leg on this.
The
That's
wrong
why it
side.
didn't work.
It'll do
I was
that.
trying to put the leg that goes back here up front. I was trying to figure out why it didn't work.
I hate when that happens.
For some reason, their back leg on this doesn't have the little hinge.
Yeah.
It's just static. It's kind of weird.
There's only one way I can actually do this, which kind of sucks a little bit, but I should have brought the other one up. Where'd that bottom one go? Come on, go back in there. Oh, oh, I know what it is. I get the wrong one up there. Duh. That works there. There we go. We'll put Tim in the middle.
What's your new set, Alexandra?
Yeah, she bought a bunch of new sets. That's right. Oh, yeah, she got them all. Wow. She's got a whole Lego haul. Yeah, that's why I have it up there, because it's hard to keep up with it. Chat is really hard to keep up with sometimes. I've had as many as 20 or 30 people in here before, but that was like years ago. I got my new sets. Oh, okay. I just read the same thing. It came up in OBS afterwards. So let me get that. I'm going to go ahead and open this up real quick. This has got 7 bags in it. Can you believe that? 7 bags in this little tiny box. Can't believe it. Probably little tiny ones
See,
too. A lot of tiny parts.
my next big one is, oh, it's massive, so I need to expand my tables before I build it.
What is a modler?
It's this, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the I think you got the boutique motel, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this thing.
People have been saying bad things about it. It's not that bad, really.
Oh, it looks fun.
I mean, I could bring mine in here real quick if you want and show you how big it actually is.
Oh, yeah, this thing looks like it's going to take up a whole table when I
Yeah, it's
finally get a
32
new
by
one.
32. So,
Boy,
studs, not feet.
yeah.
There we go. Let's stick this up behind us here. I always put this up, what I'm doing behind me. Not that they can see it or anything. Yeah, tiny little bags. Of course, there's a book. I don't use the book. I use the digital book every time anyway. Weird how they have you open the bottom on this one. Usually it's the top. At least usually that's how it comes out. Yeah, we got 5 little bags. I think the biggest pieces of the plates right there on the whole thing. Let's put 7. Got this little turntable I made. Kind of in the way here. Got 7. Is that 6 or not? No, there would be a 9. There's no 9. 6. Oh, where's 5? There's 5. And 4. I got the Harry Potter, Cauldron, Cornish Pixie, the Aristocats, Marie set, the new Love Letter set that I have right up there, Bugs Bunny set, Hot Wheels car set. I didn't know they were coming out with Hot Wheels. And a 3-in-1 hamster. Yeah, she almost got that today. We had to stop at Walmart today too.
Aristocrats or green. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, it's a little tiny hamster. I think he's a 3-in-1. Okay. Before I start this, I am going to show Tim what the boutique motel looks like in perspective. So there's number 1. Let me go grab that real quick. I have it on Mill's plate, so it's really easy to bring in here. Be right back.
Oh my world, that Aristocrats thing is too cute. Yeah, this Aristocrats cat is just far too cute for it to exist. I I hope my little girl does not see this. She would lose her mind if she sees this thing. Like I think she would run out of the house to the Lego store. When my little one was tiny, I would play the Aristocrats song for her all the time. Where they go, they're singing and then they say, and now a key change or something like that. And I'm walking around with her and she's babbling to it while I'm singing. It's just, I love that movie so much. Oh God, I'm gonna have to buy it
Far away this thing
and
was
hide
from
it.
the opening. I got it right here. So yeah, there it is. A little dusty because it sits in the back of the city.
That thing, yeah, that thing's massive.
I got the. Yeah, see, that's pretty big. You get a good perspective there that way. All the minifigs right there. I think it comes with like 7 or 8.
I was looking at a new one for 26.
Oh yeah, that
just
Shopping
looks
Street.
so much fun.
Yeah, it looks very similar to this actually. How it's got the angles. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has it was like some water. There's a plumber that's fixing something, and
Yeah. They think kind of.
like, oh my world, I need to get on. They need to put me on orders.
so I can buy more
They've been
Legos.
kind of cutting down on the minifigs, I noticed. But yeah, it sits in the back of my city. It's like in a weird position to get to. That's why it took me a minute to get to. I was like, oh, please don't knock anything down. I have to reach over my Tudor corner to get to it. That's like the newest one I have. I don't want to break that one. So I'll sit right there behind me. I don't know if you I can't see it. There it is right there. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get that little Aristocrats one eventually.
Yeah.
It's that and the Angel
Oh, Angel, yeah. I gotta get
she
that.
really wants.
The Brickhead, yeah. Or Brickhead or the bigger one?
The bigger one.
The bigger one, yeah, I have that behind me. I have both of them.
Yeah, little one really wants me to get that
Those
one.
are really fun. I like the bigger ones better. Yeah, they're right there behind Toothless right there. You kind of see them peeking through there. Yeah,
Because we
that
really
was-
love Stitch.
I think I got Stitch last Christmas, and then I got Angel a couple months ago. I think it was the cutest one of everything. I think is the 101 Dalmatians puppy. He is the cutest one I've ever
Yes.
seen. He is so adorable.
Yeah, I have the two little ones that are watching TV over here. And I just lost a flower.
Oh, I hate that. You can never find them. Those little one by ones. Yeah, if you want, you can bring them in here if you don't mind that. I mean, we'll keep it censored here, so if you want them to see what's going on, or if they're interested at all.
Another bee still flying.
Get the instruction book here.
I'm gonna need to put like carpet around this so these pieces don't fly as much as they do when I drop them.
Small pieces though on this thing. There we go. Hardest part for me is to keep it in the screen here. That's the hardest part for me. If you want people to see what you're doing, I'll go ahead and make you big. Just let me know. Anytime, anywhere. If anybody wants to see what
There
you're
we
doing.
go. Now the
Go ahead and
little
make you big
cat
there.
and fox is happier,
Get you up there.
kind of.
Oh, can't see.
She lost her leg again.
I like the colors though.
Yeah, that's one thing I really love about the Dream stuff is,
They're bright colored.
yeah, and the books. I mean, the books have just this whole comic book thing going throughout it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Does she know? Did he know you're making this right now?
Yeah, I told her I was going to get this built before she came back over this weekend. But I need to get something to glue some of these parts that shouldn't be coming apart together.
Yeah, I try to be a clean stream. I mean, I can't control what other people say. Like my wife comes in sometimes, but if she knows there's a kid in here, then she won't do that. She'll be careful.
There we go. At least the panda can
She's
stand
in a
up.
pretty bad
That's-
mood right now. Trying to bring her toothache. Yeah, my wife went in. She found out she has two roots that they got to pull because the tooth broke and the roots are just sitting there. So you can imagine the pain she's in.
Yeah.
Double the pain is what it is. Because each root is a separate tooth. I guess two teeth broke actually. Just by eating a cracker. Can you believe that? That's all she did. She bit on a cracker and it did that.
So little one and I were roughhousing, and she hit my jaw with her head, and it cracked a tooth.
Oh, yeah, I lost my front teeth. They broke. Stupid me though. It was my own fault. I was pulling rubber, plastic off of a. Well, I broke one, pulling the plastic off of a wire, and then everybody says you shouldn't do that. 5 seconds later, why do? Oh, I'll just do it again and break the other one too.
Oh yeah, I do all the insider points. As soon as I open a box, I scan the thing so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Over Christmas, when they did a bunch of stuff. I spent a bunch of the points on things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I tend to spend those so fast before I even accumulate them. If I would accumulate all my points, I'd probably be able to get a free monitor. I'd probably be able to get the Starship Enterprise for free if I would have saved them all from day one.
Little one saw this Dreams journal
Oh yeah,
on there, so I had to get this for her.
that's cool.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I like kids. I should be a grandfather by now, but I'm not. I'm an ex step grandfather, but that's it. But I see the kids sometimes on Facebook or something, just out passing or something like that. My ex-wife is on there, but I have my other two daughters that are somewhere in Oregon on there, but they don't say nothing to me on there. But my oldest daughter talks to me. In fact, we may have to go to Reading. And if we go out there, I'll be seeing my daughter at the same time for her. When my wife has to go to, she has to go to a dentist up there probably. And her and my oldest daughter are good friends, so she's going to go up. She'll come out there, I'm sure, for moral support. It's just how she is. She's 25, and I'll be 60 in February. Can you believe that? Oh, I can't believe I have a 25-year-old daughter. Oh, come on. Am I missing a piece here? Or am I doing
So this
something
was one of
wrong?
the weirdest things in this little Dreams house.
What the
Little
heck?
cactus hat thing.
Is that all one piece, or
It's 4 pieces.
that's it?
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like a Duke. Yeah, it's kind of like a Duco type of thing. Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know what it was for the longest time. And it has this little ranch down here.
Yeah, we
Ranch.
can't see it because the screens are in the way
Yeah.
a little bit. You can lift it up if you want.
Yeah.
That's wild looking, almost like a mini.
So it has
yeah.
this little place for it.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize that that was for this little cactus thing. Where's the deer? There it is. I thought that little thing was for this deer.
Huh. Oh, to ride it or something
Well, I thought this was like its little home, this little
thing.
room.
Yeah.
Till finally, little one pointed out that there's a little sticker right here that has a picture of the little cactus cat thing.
Oh yeah, I should know. Yeah.
I was like, why is there this big old reindeer in this little bitty place right here?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess it is dreams. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
But she loves the Dreams cartoon.
Yeah, that's kind of stuff
Yeah.
my wife likes.
Yeah, this is almost a little minifinger itself.
Oh, so it's smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was bigger than that. No, when it was up close, I thought.
So
it
yeah,
was
here's
really big.
a minifigure.
Yeah. Oh, so it isn't all that big. Okay. It looks a lot bigger than it is. The perspective of it, anyway. Of course, the screen makes everything look bigger.
Yeah.
Even our heads.
Thinking of minifigures, I'm just still amazed how many I've ended up with.
Oh, you got a lot.
I didn't realize how many I had.
I don't even know how much I have anymore. Mine are only
Okay.
over here. Well, 32 by 32 is what? Times 32? 32 times 32? Well, you probably got
Yeah,
like
around.
64 maybe?
Yeah,
Because you're skipping some studs, yeah.
I just was amazed, and then that's still my gumball machine is still full.
Yeah, I got mine full too with their minifigs in it. It's not the only minifigs I haven't taken out of anything. Alexander wants to know what's your favorite set?
Really, this haunted house I had the most fun building.
Yeah.
Open her up. See, and this little ghost here.
Oh, he goes back and forth.
Act-
Oh, he goes around. Okay.
Yeah, it goes around, and there's a little jewel in there that it's hiding. The clock moves. There it is.
Oh,
Little,
so there's more on there. I thought there was. I've seen that too. That's the 3-in-1, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
of
it's
course it
closed in.
closes.
I thought it was
It's such a
open.
neat
I
thing.
thought it was open back this whole time.
Yeah, it closes,
You can also do it that way. Yeah.
opens.
Yeah, I
They
have the
came
old
with a
haunted
handful
house. I
of
have the big
years.
with the elevator thing in it, but I don't have that one. I wasn't going to get it because I thought it was open back.
No,
It's
it's.
closed
I
in.
thought it was that also, but yeah, I love that it closes.
Yeah.
And
That's
this little tree
cool.
guy
And the price too.
is just my favorite character.
The tree.
This little tree.
Yeah. I can't pronounce
It
it
took.
today.
I had so much trouble putting him together. I was talking to him for so long, putting him together. So now this little tree is just my favorite.
He's cute. He's cool.
And of course, there's my co-host.
Oh, yep, I have that too right here in the box. One of the things that
Yeah,
Pony
that-
build.
Little one
I
named
think
it
it's the same one, isn't
Speedy,
it? Oh, where is he?
and she's now my co-host.
Is that this one here?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was just a tiny little thing.
It's a
Pretty
nice
good size. Yeah. I thought it was just a dinky little thing, like, that big
Yeah,
around
I
or
mean,
something.
there's
And a doll, yeah. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was then. I mean, it's a
Oh.
tiny box. I mean, look at that. It's just a teeny little thing.
yeah, I was surprised.
153 pieces.
And sitting on here, we put a there's that little thing is Thing from the Addams Family, and there's also a little spider
Oh, yeah.
that was in the Morticia's cottage.
Oh,
So they just hang on to Speedy, and then she's always on screen with me because she's my co-host.
she's your co-host, yeah. That's what Lightning McQueen and, well, mostly Lightning McQueen is on here. I brought them down from up there right before our live.
But yeah, their Halloween stuff, I just love it so much, and the Addams Family
Yeah.
stuff, or Wednesday Addams, not Addams Family.
Yeah, I don't have the haunted house built. That's another one I don't have built. I may never build that one because I don't have room for it. I'll say use it as a placeholder. But if I do, I built everything at least once, but I broke them down because we were moving into the apartments. I broke them all down. Those were the only ones I had at the time. And so now I got to rebuild them. And stupid me, I put them all in one tote all together to save space. But I wish I hadn't done that. I should have kept them separate. But so now I'm paying for it. But I haven't separated everything because I got the police station, the Assembly Square behind me. I've got what else is there? The diner, pet shop, the bookshop. I know I got like 6 of them. What's that one? Grand Emporium. I think there's one other one too. I can't think of it right now. I got to build all those. The last one's gonna be the
See,
hardest
we-
one, but
We love our city sets
yeah,
and
that's what I
anything
started
that
out
can
with.
fit in the city.
When I started doing this, I started out with city sets because I didn't know anything about the modelers. Nothing. I had no idea. So I was going to make a city out of city sets. And all of a sudden I heard about the modelers. I was like, oh, that's cool. My first one was, I think my first one was actually Assembly Square now that I think about it. And that was my very first one. I was hooked. Right then I was hooked. I'll tell you, once you build that boutique hotel, you'll be hooked too. Every time I tell people that, they're like, yep, you were right, I'm hooked. I want every
Yeah.
one of them now. Good luck getting them all, I'll tell you that. I have them all, but it took a lot of negotiating and stuff to get them all too. I got them on eBay. That's the best way to do it, is get them on eBay with no instructions and no box. Save you like half. You can do bids and whatever you want on them, but I got mine for less than half. Tudor Corner I got for a little more than half, because obviously it was newer at the time, but it was still less than what it was retail. I was able to finance it too on top of that. That was the beauty of it.
Yeah, before I can get any more of those big sets, I need to expand
Yeah.
the tables that way.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space, doesn't it? A lot.
Yeah, and I want my train to go there and loop around, and
Yeah,
then
we'll
go
just
into
keep
this little opening right there, where I'm going
Hey,
to
Neil
build a
Wolf.
drawbridge.
Neil Wolf just came in the chat. So how many people? We got 4 people in here right now. There's the boat. What's wrong with that boat,
See,
man?
a while ago, I did this radio, but I did something backwards. So now I'm having to basically take it apart and rebuild it.
Uh,
Because the part I got backwards is this top here, and everything is really connected to this.
yeah. I'm almost done with bag 1 here. This got some weird techniques here for being small Lego. I hope this doesn't make me want to buy the actual Ninjago City Streets. I don't think anything can talk me into that one. That sticker's like $500, I think.
Luckily for me, little one doesn't like Ninjago because there aren't many female characters.
Yeah. Probably more than Disney and all that. She might love the Cars, Lightning McQueen. She might love that. The DeLorean's a little bit. There are a lot of smaller parts on that one. But the DeLorean, the Lightning McQueen, he's got a lot of stickers though. I'll warn you on that one. But I don't think he has any tiny parts on it unless they're inside. I can't remember. See, where are we? Are we on bag 2 now? Yep, we're at bag 2. Bag 2. Got a bunch of extra parts here. Tons of them. They've been giving out more extra parts lately too. Usually it's only like 1 or something, and that's it in each bag. Now they're giving out a lot of them in 1 bag. I mean, they're just tiny things, but they're nothing. I should be able to build this.
My problem with the extra parts is I always think I did something wrong.
Yeah, generally, if it's smaller pieces, like 1 by 1s, like that, you see that little piece there. If it's generally something like that, then it's probably extra. But if it's something like anything from this bigger, like a 1 by 2 or bigger, you may have missed something.
Yeah,
I've noticed that. Isn't it amazing how so many tiny pieces can make something so huge? I mean,
yeah, that's what this radio,
it's really weird.
tiny pieces.
But yeah, modelers are real popular for that. All these little tiny pieces that build a whole modeler. What the heck, you know? How do they build a modeler out of all these little tiny pieces? You know?
Well, it'd be nice. Like, I want the smart bricks to eventually have something I could put in this radio to do more sounds.
Yeah.
It does have some sounds in there.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it had sounds in it.
Yeah. This is actually this here
Oh, sound block.
is this little sound brick.
Oh. I didn't know I had that. Shows you what I know, right? It does sound like a radio
Yeah, that's.
too. At least on here it does. Like an old-fashioned.
It has like a
radio.
dozen sounds.
Yeah. What is it? You press a button on or something?
Yeah. And when you turn the dials, it'll make some noise, and it'll do like the sound from when you used to switch from AM to FM.
Oh yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Static. Huh. That's weird.
So yeah, it does a bunch of sounds. It's just I did something in the guts here backwards,
Oh.
and it's not an easy fix, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I did this fairly early on in my streaming, and I still hadn't gotten the hang of talking and building at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when you start talking, you lose. I've gotten to the point where I can just do it without even think about it now. I mean, it's kind of weird. I can just talk and talk and talk, and I don't even. I've actually stopped going. What did I just do? You know, where did all this come from?
Yeah.
I think Alexander was on when that happened too. It was a couple streams ago. I didn't remember a thing I did either. I just stopped and looked at it. I was like, how did I get all this done? Yeah, I could talk people's heads
Here
off.
it is.
Yeah, Alexander was introducing you again there to everybody. We got Hoarder. Hoarder just came in here too. So we got 3 people in here now. Nobody chatting at all though. Oh, Darn Yarndall. Yeah, I know Darn Yarndall pretty well. I've been a member of her channel for, God, since the very beginning, I think. She's the one that kind of got me started. Tim and chat, cooking dinner and having you playing. Yeah, she'll come in and run my live for me. So that way we get the views. I need the hours. I got 159 hours. Can you believe that? Total hours. I'm over a year old. That's why, because it's all lost it, throughout the year or whatever.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm not doing videos right now. That's why I'm doing so many lives and all-nighters and things like that, trying to get those watch hours. I don't know how much I'm up to now. But.
I did a couple edited videos, but my computer just did not agree with me doing video editing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a really high-end computer I built myself about a year ago. I think it was. I have a friend named Ken. He comes on here sometimes. He helped me out get it all upgraded and everything. Major upgrade. Originally the motherboard fried, and then one thing led to another, and led to another, and led to another, and before you know it, I had a whole new thing. I upgraded everything on it pretty much. But
This computer is older than my little girl. So.
Wow. Yeah. You'd be surprised what they could do though. Those older ones.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I get everything off of it and scrub it clean and start from scratch.
Yeah. I used to have to do that. I don't do that so much anymore. But on the older one, yeah. You have to clean it up to do that sometimes, especially Windows. It seems like they run faster when you first install, and it seems like a week later it's just packed. I've got an 8 terabyte hard drive in here for all my videos and that. I've got every video I've ever made in there, the original source of it, and it's almost full already. Can't believe I got through that many lives or whatever. Well, no, my lives ain't saved, but my regular videos are. A couple of my lives are. I got one coming up. That's how I do my all-nighters. I have to actually download my live video, and I have to manually put them together and everything. I use Adobe Premiere. I'll put them together and sometimes put things in between and things like that. But I combine them together in one video, and then I have to export that out. It always comes out bigger than what the YouTube one was. Like this coming tomorrow night, that all-nighter is 39 gigabytes. Yeah. Imagine how much space that takes. It may not sound like much, but it takes some space when you don't have it. 39 gigabytes, and it started out with 2 gigabytes each off of YouTube. So it really, makes it bigger. Comes out better though, at least. But once I do it once, I can just download that, and now I got the whole thing all in one. And I can replay it anytime I want to, without anybody seeing the difference,
A long time ago, I actually did video editing for a living, but that was back in when Adobe was fairly new and we were switching over from beta to digital.
Yeah, I'm actually a digital media filmmaker myself. I have a degree in digital media filmmaking. So that's why I guess I did it so much. I was just getting tired of making videos all the time. That's why I don't do them too much anymore.
Yeah, that was like another life ago for me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I actually have a movie on YouTube called Codename Ghostwing. Don Yarndall's seen it, and I was actually in it and helped produce it. A guy when I was in college, he came up with this idea, and he was like, "Let's go ahead and do it as a final," and we got an A on it too. So we filmed it all and everything, and after school was over. I think he was in another class with me later on the next semester or the year later. He's like, I want to extend this thing. and put it on YouTube. I was like, okay, so we filmed some more of it, made it into a short film, and put it on YouTube. It actually had a release date and everything, just like a normal movie would. And then he said, well, I want to make some sequels to it, because, you know, I kind of led it off to some sequels. And it never happened. And he was like, so one day I met my wife, and I was telling her about it, and she came up with this idea for a sequel. And I was like, oh my God, that's like epic. So we have a sequel, supposed to be doing a sequel sometime, but it all has to be independent. Which these cameras will probably be the ones used. She's throwing things at me, trying to get my attention. But yeah, the new ones, the name has changed like 5 times, but we're probably going to be calling it Project Ghostwing. It's more like a remake. It's a requel, I call it, because it's a remake sequel. So it'll still be connected to it, but it'll still be not the exact same story. But I mean, because the other one was involving kids, the new one will be involving the adults. We have 2 of the kids that are going to be coming back in this one to reprise their roles. They were playing themselves in it as adults, you know.
Yeah.
Not themselves, but as the characters that they played it as adults. Because it's supposed to be like 15 years later. And I'll be in it too. I might kill myself off and then actually thinking about it. Because it's actually supposed to turn out to be a trilogy. So nobody heard me say that, right? Nobody heard me say that.
Well, the crisis line tells me I can't kill myself off.
The future, you know how it sets up at the end? It sets up exactly like that for another one. So, but yeah, there's supposed to be a 3rd one, and she came out with a really good idea. I was like, oh my God, why didn't we see that? You know, I didn't even think about it. And she was like, well, what about this person here? We could just go right off that. I was like, oh my God, we could make spin-offs off of that. I mean, we could do a Disney trick, you know, on that thing. So somebody had mentioned the name, and I was like, I never even thought about it, you know. And she came up with that idea, and I was like, oh my God. So we based it on that idea. So, and I wrote this. I got the script written and everything it's ready to be filmed right now, but we have to finance it ourselves. There's one scene that would cost me $1,000 to film, like just a couple of minutes. And that's one reason. That's one thing that's stopping us, trying to figure out how to do it for where it doesn't cost us. It involves a jail scene. And the jail here wants $1,000 an hour for 1 hour. They want $1,000 for 1 hour of using the jail, just a jail cell. That's it. And we could film it in 1 hour pretty easily. It's not much. It's just my character. He's waking up because he's in jail. He's in prison because of the first one, the original one. And I don't want to give away too much, but he's waking up. They're waking him up and all that stuff, and he gets a visitor, all this stuff, and that's pretty much it. You know, that's how it starts out. So it's only
Do that in an hour.
just a couple of minutes, you know, of screen time. But I think it would take us less than an hour because I know the script. I mean, I know it by heart. I don't need to go over and over it again. You know, I wrote the script. I should know it and the general idea.
Oh yeah, the Pine. My friend that has the yellow submarine.
Yeah.
He got sick, so we have to reschedule it. I think till Wednesday. We're gonna do the yellow submarine.
The Lego one, or?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a retired set too. Very much retired.
Yeah. My friend bought it when it came out, and he just never built it.
Oh wow.
So I was talking to him a couple of weeks ago. We were playing D&D. He's like, "Oh, why don't I come over and build it on your stream?"
Oh, he's gonna come over and do it live. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Not like this.
No, he's a friend of mine I've known since like '98.
Huh. Wow. Yeah. That
Yeah, in
thing's
fact, we
worth a
were,
lot, too, I heard.
What's that?
That thing's worth a lot too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think it's from the '90s, isn't it? Can't remember.
I forget.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that till now. This is the first time I've heard anything about it in a long time. But they retired it pretty
Yeah.
early.
So I've known this guy forever. Him and his wife and me were roommates for like 12 years. So It should be interesting. It's not that big, but it'd be kind of neat. Probably be like middle or afternoon Wednesday. So I have to,
This coming Wednesday?
yeah, I have to go do Grubhub.
Yeah. Yeah, generally my lives last about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. Unless I go on a tangent, start talking like crazy. I'm pretty open as far as anybody wants to be. Seems like right as soon as I'm about ready to log off, everybody shows up.
Yeah, that does happen
It
sometimes.
happens every time. They all start coming in. So that's why I'm going over usually what I want to do. Just a little bit. I can't believe I not all-nighter that I did last night or this morning or whatever we'll call it. 13 and a half hours. Ran that long. And my computer handled it just fine. It hasn't even been turned off since. 13 and a half hours. Of course, YouTube only did 12 of it on the replay, so I think it is available on replay now, along with the original. So, watch it either way. Got 60 views on it, but not very much compared to the original one yet.
That's not bad.
The original one had 400 and something. That was like my best live of all time. It was the Gizmo. Remember Gizmo? He just came out a couple months ago. He's right here on my right here, on top there.
I think Halloween was when I had the most people on at one point, doing the Wednesday Addams stuff.
I don't know how people get thousands of views. I don't know how they do that. I wish they'd tell me their secret, because I'd like to know. People get all these views. It's like, where do they come from? You know? I'm having a hard time even getting 10 views, for that matter. I'm missing a piece. No, I am. There it is.
So I'm sure my thing is when I do it, it's not a great time, but when I'm done like at the gym and all that stuff, or I video chat with my little girl. It's like that's the best time for me to sit down.
Yeah. I shrank you back down here, so let me know if you have anything to show us, and I'll bring you back up again. Kind of give us a generic thing there.
CSP was trying to jump off the desk for a second.
Huh. Yeah, those one by ones, those are the ones I don't like. They jump off the desk and you never find them again. Luckily, I got extra pieces behind me, so I can usually compensate, but that's what I had to do.
See, unfortunately, for good or bad, the people that had this house before me, she was a painter, and there's just blobs of paint all over the floor, so it's kind of hard for me to tell the difference between Legos and paint sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can imagine that.
So I have to get a flashlight out.
Yep, I have to do that anyway. I don't know if it's blindness or what, but I always have to do that. I have to use my phone. I can't see a thing in here. It's a lot darker in here than what it looks like on the screen. A lot darker. These lights don't do me any justice. But they make the screen look brighter, so all that matters.
Favorite minifigures.
Did somebody ask you that?
Let's see what I have here.
What's your, yep. Good.
Grab some of my favorite ones from right here. So I have the lone survivor and a power armor from a non-Lego Lego set.
I think a Lego set.
And here's my little friend werewolf. There he is. The werewolf from the haunted house. And these two are from Dreams. They're some bad guys. I love these. They look so neat. The power armor and the lone survivor is kind of neat. It was a pain in the ass to build. I wouldn't suggest it to anyone. It's mega blocks. But I think the power armor and the lone survivor look neat.
Said what I was thinking there. I almost coughed when you said that.
Yeah, this guy,
Yeah,
I think he's just funny. He has a butterbeer right now. And then I just love everything from Dreams, as I've said a million times. It just looks so different.
I think the first Dreams was that shark, I think. If I remember right. I saw that one. I think it was a shark or something. It was huge.
Yeah, there's so many.
Shark boat.
But yeah, I have this Nuka, not Nuka Cola, the Red Rocket truck stop over here. It was a pain in the ass to build, and it doesn't stay together.
Oh.
But I'm just such a Fallout fan, I had to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Winnie the Pooh was that way too. It fell apart no time at all. I just touched it, just shattered.
Yeah.
My up house did the same thing, but that was because I dropped it.
Of course, this little baby spider, I guess, is kind of a mini figure too.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's actually a spot in the Morticia's cottage where this sits between the roof and another piece like this. Like the roof would be sitting like here, and it'd be sitting. It's pretty neat. But little one told me that this is Spee's kid, so she has to stay on her mother.
Yeah. Bag 4. Look at all those. A whole bunch of little pieces there. Of course, the pins ain't extra. I don't use the pins, so I don't connect my monitors, so I won't connect this either. It's probably the only one I ever get anyway. It was a GWP, so I don't remember when I got it with. I think it was with the bubblegum machine. I think it was. Can't remember what it was long ago.
Oh yeah, I have Thing's apartment sitting right over here also.
Thing's apartment.
Yeah, see, I have the Thing.
The hand, yeah, the Thing hand.
Yeah, and so his apartment's right over there, and that's why I have a little thing sitting on Spee's leg. But I just love the colors from all the Wednesday Addams stuff.
I think, oh, that's yellow. I did this last time too.
But I really want to know is, how does Thing use nail polish?
I know. You get a second hand for that. Maybe he gets help.
Because here's his little nail polish thing. So you'd have to take it out and,
I know.
I don't know.
Do some fingering thing to it or something. Yeah, or somebody else does it for him. I don't know.
I guess Wednesday does it for him, or
Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, as soon as I built that, did it on stream, and I'm sitting there thinking, wait, how does this work?
Yeah. I never thought of that. So now. Kind of contradicts himself.
Like in the
Unless he's got a friend, other hand, we don't know about.
there is a female Thing in the original TV show.
Oh, maybe that's who does it for him.
If I remember right, what they did is the guy that played Lurch would play the female Thing, and if Lurch was in a scene, it was a producer or someone
Yeah, I think
that
I
did
read something
Thing.
like that, yeah.
So it was the producer and Lurch.
Yeah. Huh. That's funny.
Oh, little werewolf. You need to go back over here.
They do that a lot, though. They'll double up people like that all the time. easiest job you ever have, though, just being your hand, and that's it. If that's all you had to do. Get paid like $1 million to just film your hand moving around. I think in the original TV show it was actually a hand. In the movies, it's CGI. Right?
Yeah, now it's green screen.
Yeah.
I've seen some videos of them doing it, and it's pretty neat watching the guy in the green outfit
Well,
running
how they do
around.
it, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. So he's actually using a green outfit in the TV show, huh?
Right, and he's bending down and running his hand along the ground. Man, I feel bad for that guy's back.
They speed it up.
I mean, my back sits when I'm just sitting. Or hurts when I'm just
Tell
sitting
me about
nowadays.
it. Mine's killing me right now. I'm only halfway done. But got to do what you got to do for our lives, right?
Yeah.
And
But that's
towards
only why
pain.
I can do so much time doing Grubhub is sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Eventually, my knee and my back start hurting. I'm like, okay, that's.
I got a big old truck, so it's pretty comfortable. It doesn't hurt my back that much at all. I'll still never forget what I had to do to that thing. Oh my God. Yeah, you weren't doing. You probably may not even been on YouTube when that happened. My truck had broke down, and my truck is my baby, and I had to put a water pump, oil pump, radiator. I mean, it wasn't one thing; it was everything. Oh my God, everything all at once. But it runs like a dream now. So we're actually talking about going to Reading, which we're probably going to have to because of her dental thing. Yeah, she drove there like 6 times in 1 year. Reading is like 130 miles from us, up mountains, over in the mountains and through the woods. And Reading, California. And we didn't think it was going to make it the first time. It made it perfectly fine. And the second time, and the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time. Almost right in a row, back to back. We were going out there. And that was like the major test. But we haven't done that yet. So if we do it now, it'll be the major test. If it should make it. I mean, it runs better than it ever did. It runs like a 2010, if not newer. And it's got 200,000 miles on the thing. Not a speck of rust under the hood anymore. Not a speck.
What
Okay.
set do I have? Right now, I really want the Goonies set.
What's going on?
She was asking what set do I wish I had.
Wish you owned?
I wish, right now I really want the Goonies one.
Like your golden grail. What's your golden grail? What do they call
Yeah, the
that?
Goonies one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to build.
Mine would probably be the Enterprise. I've been wanting that ever since I heard about it. So I'm getting the shell pod. I'm going to be doing a live about how to make the shell pod out of bricks and pieces. Order the pieces for $25 too, which is way cheaper than any other way. So hopefully those will come in soon. As soon as that does, I'll have that live going. Should be sometime this month though. They're already on the way, so again for the second time. They got lost in the mail last time. Half of them. Yeah. Wasn't too happy about that. Otherwise I would have had that thing last month. Supposed to be a really good live too, because I got a lot of people saying they want to come to it because they don't know how to do that. That they can actually build the whole GWP for less than $25. Of course, that's without the stickers though. Never worn that one, but it's without the stickers. You could probably order the stickers online though through either Bricklink or something like that. But that's extra.
Any pieces I have sitting around afterwards, if it's like a 3-in-1, I put them in little Ziploc bags with write the name on it. Otherwise, I have like buckets that I've labeled what they are back behind me.
Myself,
My supply
I used to do the same
sergeant
thing.
kicks in, and I want everything organized.
I used to put them in their bags or a bag and put them back in the box, but I don't do that anymore. I just dump them in my thing up here in the back. Now, if it's like an alternate build, like the DeLorean or Gizmo, things like that, then I put them in a little bag in the box, in the original box. That way I know where they are. But other than that, if it's just extra pieces that aren't for alternate build or anything like that, I just put them up here behind me. Usually it's in the ones that go this drawer right here, or not that drawer right there on top, very top. You probably can't see it, but that's usually where they're going. Most of them anyway. I think I've showed myself separating it once, twice on live before. This is the weird one. This was really weird builder here.
And see, someday I want to put all my boxes on shelves and have them look nice.
Yeah.
So that's why I did the Ziploc bags with write the name on it.
Yeah.
But I only do that for like the 3-in-1 things. Ah.
Yeah, this one's definitely not for kids. This little tiny set here. At least not for young ones anyway. Youngins. I don't think I've ever seen so many small pieces in my life. There's nothing here bigger than a 1x2 except for the plates are on the bottom. I think the thing was harder to build in studio than it is in this. On this. Live. For real. Real life, we want to call it. Like the parts is the pain, though. I guess there's a 3, not yet.
Yeah, see, I tried putting them in boxes like that, and then they just kept falling out of the boxes, and like, I might as well just put them all on a shelf and have everything nice and organized in buckets.
Yeah, I have a tote right here that has all my, where I've been taking all, it used to be a big 50-gallon one, and I shrank it down to a, what do you call it, 10-gallon one, I guess it is, or 15-gallon one now, because I was able to separate everything into these, so I got a little bit more still in there to do. I've been building so much that I haven't been able to get that assembly square all ready to go. Yeah, I'll be doing that on live too, probably a couple of lives, once I get all the parts all separated. I got about half of them done. Out of 4,000 pieces. Got about 2,000, I think it's 2,300 and something pieces I got done so far. I keep track.
Now, I got these wooden things that I could sift them through.
Yeah, I have that. I got it on Amazon.
Yeah, probably the same one. And
oh, it's right here. Yeah, I can't get it. It's a smaller one though, but it works. It does its job. I modified it to add another level to it, but I got it on Amazon. So that's what I use. I don't know what I would do without that either. One piece at a time, that'd be a pain.
yeah,
Yeah, I know I've done it. It's a pain.
it took me a long time, but I was on workman's comp
Yeah.
after ACL replacements. It was like, all I have is time,
Yep.
and I can't really walk around.
What did you do to your back? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I was working at in an emergency department as a guard, and this guy about my size with dementia knocked me over,
Oh.
and I landed on my left knee backwards, so it ripped my ACL in half.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think half the hospital heard me cuss.
Yep. I would too. Mine was slower than that, but it's my sciaticas. Sciaticas, and I got chronic kidney disease also. That just makes it worse. That bothers me sometimes, but not all the time. What fears me the most is anything bothering me on a live, and it does, but not. And there's times when my back is so bad I can't even sit up. I have to literally lay down flat on my back, and I dread the day that happens when I'm live. People wouldn't be able to handle that, I don't think. Sometimes I just hold in the pain too. I just don't say anything about it.
Yeah, that's what we're taught.
Yeah. I mean, it's aching right now, but it's just because I'm sitting straight up here. I have to reach like a foot into my desk here just to get to the set here. It's a lot deeper than it looks. I do that 3 times. coming along though. It's almost done. It's starting to look like Ninjago now.
Oh, it's gonna be a long time till this looks like a radio again.
Oh, you're working on that now, huh?
Yeah, just taking the main part apart so I can rebuild it.
Yeah, the windows are kind of in the way here. I don't know how I can move them. Might be able, I could do this.
Yeah, right now I'm just organizing the pieces.
Yeah, that way we can see everything. That might work. Not very big, but you can see it all.
Yeah, I get this thing where I just have to have the pieces like mostly organized.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest. They all could get the same size that way.
Like my office at work, everything is nicely organized.
Yep. Like my desk is, as you can tell. See, it is so dark in here, I can't even see this brick. This plate. You guys can see it, but I can't see it. It's totally black to me. It's that dark in here. I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but it's completely black. You know it's brown. You know it's brown. So that kind of gives you an idea how dark it really is in here. All I can see is the studs, barely. Until I get something brighter on it. See, now once I get the flower on there, I can see it. Every time I look down, I'm sitting here searching for it. See, now I can see it. At least the pink dot and the gray. So this goes below. No, it doesn't. Beyond the bottom of that for a minute. See, this is where it gets really weird. Is from here on. Building like roofs and stuff.
I haven't checked to see when those new whatever smart bricks are gonna. I think it's today they're coming out.
Yeah, I think it was today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not too interested in those.
I'm just curious more than anything what they do. I guess.
I guess they make noises or something. They're gonna probably put them in loggers. That'll bring the price up double. Everybody's saying it's a price grab, which it probably is. But ever since the original owner of Lego died, he just he's like totally taking it for everything it's worth. Seems like his son. I think it was his son.
Yeah, I thought it was still in the family.
Yeah, still in the family, but it's his son that took over, and he's totally taken advantage. I mean, he's done a lot. You know, they didn't have the automatic machines and stuff like that back then, but I don't even know when he died. It was a long time ago, like in the 50s or something, but ever since then he really took over a lot.
Yeah, it says 11 hours.
Yeah, those prices
So,
for
in the
smart
morning.
brick is ridiculous. Like $100 is for a stupid little brick. I'm probably exaggerating, but it seems like $100 when you don't have it.
Yeah.
I need a drink here. We're going. There it is. Oh. Yeah, you get talking on lives and your mouth goes dry real fast. We got TF
Yeah,
Brick
I'm
Squad.
hoping they eventually do something to where you can do like city sounds and stuff like that
Yeah.
with smart bricks, not just Star Wars type things.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with Star Wars. I guess because Star Wars is their biggest Lego right now.
Yeah,
Focused on that.
I can understand why they did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we have TF Brick Squad just came in. So we got 5 people in here now. Yeah, I think my last live I actually had my subs up there. I never got to 500, but I did the next day. Or day after, I think it was. Still can't believe I'm 500 subs. So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Anybody in chat has not subscribed, subscribe now while you have a chance. We'll keep you updated on my next. I got a few lives coming up. They're scheduled right now. Generally, it's every Thursday and every Sunday at 6 o'clock, both of them. And if anyone wants to collab also, like I'm doing with Tim here, I'm open to that too. I got pretty much everything available after this coming Sunday. And it's Thursdays and Sundays.
All right, jump over to mine. I do.
You
I'm
got Tim too.
usually Monday to Thursday around 1600 Eastern.
Yeah, I can translate
For those
really well.
that do real time, not military time.
Military time, yeah. I can translate for you. I'm military too, so I know exactly what they are. My wife has a hard time with that. Like, all you do is just take off 12. If it's over 12, if it's 13 or more, you subtract 12, and whatever the number is, that's afternoon or evening, whatever. If it's less than 12, it's exactly what it says in the morning. Real easy. But a lot of people don't comprehend it. They don't get it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm slowly teaching it to my little one. She's like, "Well, why do you do that?" I said, "Because it makes more sense." No, it doesn't, Daddy.
24-hour clock, what they usually call
Yeah,
it.
it's like it eventually, when you get older, you'll understand.
Yeah. Yep.
Then she drops it whenever I say that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we just can't have any confusion at all in the military, big girl.
Yeah, true.
The next thing you know, someone shows up with a thing full of explosives at 3 a.m. instead of 3 p.m.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Did I miss a piece here? I think I did. No, okay, it goes around the block, that's what it is. So it goes right here. I almost had that right, almost exactly right. I just did pitch. X6. Oh, I got a lot. Holy cow. This thing gave me a lot of extras. Put a whole handful.
This just hit my head. My friend I'm going to do is going to come over and do the submarine. At one point, we're just out, and he's looking at rings for his soon-to-be wife. He was about to propose. We're in this ring shop, and this was before I joined the military, and I had shaved, I had long hair, and Michael is a very put-together person. And he's talking to this guy at the store about rings, and the guy looks at me and goes, "So what kind of ring are you wanting?" I look at Michael and start laughing. It's like, dude, no.
Okay.
How does put together person and not put together person equal a couple?
Yeah. I don't know. That's funny. I didn't get it there for a minute, but now I got it.
That guy suddenly disappeared and the manager like appeared out of nowhere. It was funny.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, that happened a lot of times.
It's like something that would happen in a TV show or a movie of some sorts, you know?
Yeah. That just happened a lot to us.
Jeez. Needless to say, you probably cut your hair, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That was years before I enlisted.
Alexander's laughing too.
Yeah, it happened like 4 or 5 times when we were
Jeez.
all living together. But I guess we look really comfortable together because, I mean, we're roommates for 12 years.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't dress, at the time, I was like, I don't dress well enough to be gay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in deep concentration here. I don't want to miss this thing. No, this is where it gets really difficult here. All these weird pieces here. This is like the ending of it. This really starting to look like Ninjago now. Ninjago streets.
The Horizon Forbidden West Lego game has a lot of the Ninjago sets in it, and they're all like falling apart because it's post-apocalyptic. It's
Oh yeah.
so funny. That and City seems to be their most common background in that game.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-player, so we're running around and suddenly I'm like, wait, little one, look back there. That's one of our sets. And then you get to the hub where you can decide what part of the game you want to go to, and you can change it to like City, Ninjago, Carnival, a whole bunch of things.
Oh.
And then you can interact with them.
Yeah.
So like there's one of them that has a little space shuttle here, and you can throw a random NPC into the space shuttle and it'll take off and land again, and the person will fall out.
Sounds like the what was that Star Wars one? Rebuild the Galaxy. That was a good show.
That was one of the Lego games.
No, it's a movie,
Oh, okay.
animated movie, and it was a TV show. It's really funny because it's like it turns everything backwards. Darth Vader is actually a Jedi. Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
Well, Luke Skywalker isn't really anybody, but Jar Jar is Darth Jar Jar. They did some Lego. It's a Lego rebuild the Galaxy. It's a pretty good show. There's 2 seasons.
That
so
sounds
far.
pretty funny.
Yeah, everything's in reverse.
Look for that.
So, I just like it because it's original. You know, you get so tired of hearing Star Wars this, Star Wars that, Star Wars this, Star Wars that,
Yeah.
Star Wars this, Star Wars that. At least it's something different finally, you know? So, I watched that whole series, what there is of it so far, and I was like, whoa. I got the Millennium Falcon, well, the Dark Falcon. I pretty much got every minifig. Anything that had the minifigs in it, but the main minifigs, I got anything that had them in it. So I got them all. In fact, I got them I think they're in this drawer over here. One of these drawers right here somewhere. Because I'm going to hang them up in here somewhere. In this room. Because they're, they're not.
There's a dragon off screen or something.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Oh, yeah, it's a mouse. It's her little mouse there. She got it today. See him.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it's his little mouse.
Looked like he was trying to jump in the door and got stuck.
She loves him. She got a big teddy bear. She's a stuffy. She likes stuffies. She's really into stuffies.
So when sometimes little one wants me to stream when she's here, so I have her off screen, and she'll get the characters and stuff and
It's the same
they
thing.
start jumping on me,
Yeah.
and
people are like, "What the heck is that?" Got something jumping on you.
and our little deer here at one point was inside the city I just built here, a tower,
Yeah.
and it jumped in and got stuck
Huh.
while I was building the next level.
That's funny.
I could not convince it to jump out. I was very scared it was going to pee or poo inside the tower.
Hey, imagine when things would just appear all of a sudden too. She does that to me. Sometimes.
Yeah, you got a Care Bear jumping in now.
Yeah, it's her little bear. It's just a regular bear. Like I'll leave to for a second. I'll come back and there's like this is turned around like this or something like that. I'm like, I know I didn't put that like that. And she's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, I know it's supposed to be like this, or something like that. to pull little tricks like that on me, and nobody gives in and tells me on chat either. Debbie Whitney just came in also, and then we got it looks like that's it so far. We got 4 people in here, 6 people chatting.
And now Rudolph wants
And
attention.
Rudolph, see, she changes everything on me here. She's got tons of them. She wants to show off all of her stuffies. She's not in a talkative mood right now because of her tooth.
Just see behind me here. I'll turn the camera.
What's it? Oh yeah, stuffies. Yeah, I think she's got that same Pikachu there.
Yeah, this is a small bit of her collection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my wife is out dead. She's got like a whole bedroom of them. I mean, she doesn't have them all here. A lot of them in storage, but the newer ones are in there. She bought me a little fox, and she bought herself one too. We have that in there. Something fell off. That one. See, that's the thing about these little things. They're so breakable. Oh, looks like I missed something. What is that? Missed a piece right here. 103.
My little one stuffed animal collection is far, far out of hand.
I get lost in it so quickly. 103.
And I don't know how she
104
remembers the names
What's
of
it
them,
called?
but she does.
Yeah. You got that little thing there. Where is that?
Of course, she has like almost all the Pokemon memorized, and I'm just like, little girl, I have no clue.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Once it get past the Eevee sisters,
How old did you say
that's
they were?
it.
How old did you say they were?
She's 9.
Well, 9. Okay. I remember my daughters were 9. Wasn't that long ago. They grow up so fast. It's unbelievable. God. Like I said, I can't believe mine are 25. Mine are 25, 21, and 20. I can't believe they're that old, or whatever you want to call it. I remember when they were like 8. I remember when my oldest daughter was 4. It just goes too fast.
I was kind of hoping I could deploy when she hits like 12 or 13.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the time you don't want to be around, right?
No.
My daughters weren't that bad. So
I did tell her I have a big backyard for any boys that get too annoying,
oh yeah.
and a lot of shovels.
Yeah, my
And some
daughter,
friends in the FBI.
every time my oldest daughter, when she has a boyfriend, she tells me I have a shotgun in my, you know, I don't like guns for obvious reasons. But she always tells me, just remember, he's got a shotgun. And they're like, huh? He's a veteran. Oh, okay. Okay. But she's been engaged once. I won't talk about that one, but she actually came to me, but she told me on the phone one time, about fell over. She goes, Dad, I want you to be a grandpa before you're gone. I was like, yeah, when you're 50. So, but she's trying to get married real quick. She's going to take it slow now. She's got a wannabe boyfriend right now, but she's taking it slow. They're just friends right now. She wants us to come out and meet him. I think she wants me to come out and meet him to pop the question is what I think it is. I don't know. She's really dying for us to go out there and meet him. Well, I guess to pop the first question, first, but I don't know. But she's trying to talk us into going out there. I told her we're going to go out there in June or July if they do that tariff check. It's supposed to be coming. If not, I won't be able to do it. We live just on SSI. She's on SSI herself too. But we don't get much at all. That's why.
Yeah, I live off my VA disability.
Yeah, I don't get VA at all. Nothing, because I was reserves. I got screwed over the deal, but I tried to apply. I peeled it over and over again. I was denied like 5 times. Finally, in the end, they said, well, because you're reserves, you're never going to get benefits. So don't even try.
Unless you do the 179 days.
180 days, yep.
Yep.
179. Because I'm 1 day short. And we keep saying, well, the president's going to be changing that soon. No, he won't.
No, it's never going to change.
They've been telling me that for 10 years now.
There's a lot of veteran organizations that keep fighting it, but I don't think it will ever change.
Yeah, if it changed it to 90 days, I'd be in it. And they probably know that. Maybe there's too many people that would become eligible all of a sudden. Yeah.
I have 8 years active, so
Yeah, I got 179 days active, and then the rest is reserve of 8 years. So, but they don't understand this is that my back was injured, and I didn't know it when I was in. You know, after a while, and I always thought everybody has everybody's back hurts, you know, so I never bothered with it. And then when I got older, it started to really bother me.
yeah.
And that's when I went to the doctor and all that stuff, and they're like, yeah, you got sciatica. Oh, great. And I said, does that do the, well, actually, I had a doctor come to me, and he asked me, he says, were you ever in the military? I said, yeah. He said, what was your MOS? I said, Air Cargos. That's what it is. Yep. He says, did you put your back into it all the time? I said, all the time. He goes, yeah, that's what it is. So then I applied, because he told me I should apply. I was denied. I appealed it, was denied. Appealed it again, was denied again. Over and over and over. Finally, I said, screw this, I give up. I'll apply for SSI. Maybe I'll actually get that. That I got denied the first 2 times. But the 3rd time I had a lawyer. Really good lawyer, oh my God. Because when I was homeless, she came up to me one time when I was homeless. I had just applied for SSI. I think it was on the very first one. And she said, well, if you ever get denied, which you probably will, but she says, if you get denied, you need a lawyer. I will be your lawyer. No problem at all. Okay, great. That's fine. One ear out the other, you know? Well, I remember her because she had a dog with her that had 3 legs. So then my 3rd one came around, and I had to get a lawyer. And I was calling around. I had one lawyer that just kind of conked out at me, just disappeared. I had no idea where she went. So I'm calling for a lawyer. My court is like in a week, you know. I have no lawyer. I have nothing. And I'm calling in the phone book, and I come across hers. I don't recognize the name. I don't know who it is. I don't remember her. And I called her, and they said, okay, she'll get a hold of you, in a little while, because she's out to lunch or whatever it was. She calls back. She goes, I don't know if you remember me, but I told you that if you need a lawyer, I would be your lawyer. She goes, I'll be your lawyer. She didn't even ask me any questions. She's just right there. And she won. She won with one question is all she needed. One question. She asked, let me, I did something wrong here. She asked, because what happened is I was in my van. It was during COVID for the interview from the judge.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't go to court. I thought for sure I was going to lose it because of that alone, because they wouldn't see me. But my lawyer, the person comes on and says, okay, well, your lawyer needs to ask you a couple questions first. And she goes, no, I only have one. And okay, so she comes on. And keep in mind, the appointment was like 2 hours late. They called me up 2 hours late. So I was pissed. Oh, man, I was ticked off already. And she goes, from a scale from 1 to 10, how's your back feel right now? I've been sitting the car up so long. I was just cussing her out. Well, how do you think it feels? I was sitting up like this the whole time, straight up, because my seat wouldn't go down. It was an old car I had. I just cussed her out. I couldn't believe it. All of a sudden, very next thing I hear is, "Hi, your appointment is now over. Please hang up." Okay, what? And I was like, "Oh crap! I screwed it all up. I know I did. I'm not going to get it." Somebody must got ticked off at me because I was cussing and swearing. So I called my lawyer back right away. I get her receptionist. I says, I'm just wondering, how come the judge didn't tell me if I was approved or not? And she goes, oh yeah, the lawyer just emailed me and told me it went really well. I was like, okay. I cussed her out. I apologized, of course. She goes, oh no, don't worry about it. We get that all the time. She doesn't take it personally. I was like, that wasn't personal. I said, I was just upset. And I said, so how do you think it went? She was like, we think you won. We think you probably won. I was like, yeah, right. It's COVID. How would I win that? That's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind, A week later, almost a week to the day, me and my wife are sitting at a little table because we're in a motel at the time, just talking about it, Hey, we can get into a place because we were homeless at the time. We can get into a place with this. It should be this much. And, we were just kind of dreaming out loud, together. All of a sudden, my phone rings. It's an 800 number. I don't recognize it. So I don't answer it. Yeah, she goes. She just stopped right mid sentence. Goes, I think you should have answered that. I'm like, oh well. If they call back, I'll answer it. It must be important then, you know. Sure enough, phone rings again, same number. So I answer it. Hi, this is Social Security. I'm like, okay. And I says, what's up? She goes, we just need to do an assessment for your SSI. I'm like, assessment? Why, am I approved? She goes, yeah, you're approved. I was like, yes! Just like that. I was jumping all over. You wouldn't think I was disabled then. The way I was jumping around. My wife's looking at me going, what the heck is going on? You know, of course I whispered to her, I was approved. Oh my God. We were just talking about it. I received the first check that very next day. Took off, went to the bank, opened a bank account, called the lady back, gave her the account number. It was in there the next morning. It wasn't the whole thing though. It was they split it up nowadays. But first one was like $3,000. Wasn't very much, and I think I'm missing a piece here. I am. Oh, am I?
Buggy,
I am.
Buggy the Clown.
And so she where was I? Yeah, the very next day I got 3,000, and then 3 months later I got 3,000, and then 6 months later I got 3,000 for it was. 6 months after that, a year after the original appointment, I'm glad you're sitting down, $14,000 on one lump sum.
Damn.
I about fell over on that one. But I felt rich. That's where all my Lego came from.
Yeah.
I bought a whole bunch of Lego all at once. Well, originally my wife had bought me a passenger train, the yellow one, and that's when I decided, okay, I'm in the Lego now. So once we got that, I got that big ass. I probably spent, I don't know, thousands. Not all of it, but about maybe half of it. I paid $4,000 for my truck out of that, and then probably about maybe $5,000 in Lego. First part of it, and that's how I kind of got started. That's the big story of my life, I guess. I've been on it ever since. Of course, it's gone up a little bit here and there, but it doesn't go up very much. I think it went up a whole $20 for me. Whoopee, right?
Yeah.
$20. I built the buggy.
That's about what my VA
clown
is
brick
like.
headset. I know the clown brick headset. Yeah, that's how it all started. Yeah, the train was the very first Lego I ever had. Well, technically it wasn't. It was the first one, but I ended up getting some sets afterwards. I ended up having to return them because I needed the money really bad, being homeless and all that. So I had gotten a retired hospital, city hospital, from Target on clearance. It was retired, so I grabbed that. So when I took everything back, I took everything but the passenger train and the hospital back, and got the money back on everything. And then I just went back, and when I got my SSI, that's when I bought everything again. So I don't remember what sets I had back then. I got totally lost as to what sets I had then. And I didn't even know about the modelers at the time either. I didn't know about the modelers the second time either. Until about halfway through. Then I started realizing, oh, they got modelers? What the heck? I can make a real city? How can you do that? It's all built around my train, basically. And so the city sets are all in here in the drawer, along with the modelers. So the city sets have become my stock or my extras. I won't ever use them. So that's why I don't build mocks, is because I just take pieces that are coming off the modelers and I have to replace them again. I don't want to do that. I don't even remember what city sets I even have anymore. I had a lot of city sets really, if I figured it all out. But how does that go like that? Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm almost done. Look at that. I think that leaf right there is the last piece. This leaf right here. This is the hardest piece too, if I remember right. At least on studio it was. Trying to get in the right angle and everything. It's kind of a pain. Still working on your radio?
Yeah, I got everything at least apart and pretty much organized.
Are you starting all over again or what?
Oh, I did take all the guts out. I still have the frame mostly together. It's just I did some parts well within the guts backwards.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Yep, we are done. Look at all that. I got a whole mess of pieces.
Yeah, a fair amount left.
Yeah. What I do is I take these. Where's our little one? Oh, there's my little one. Dump into that. And after my life, I sort them all out. So this is those aside right there. There we go.
And I guess next Monday I'll start building the radio again.
We don't have to go. I can sit here and watch like everybody else.
It's time for me to start getting.
Yeah, we've been on for an hour and a half. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like been a lot longer than that. It really does. That only took me an hour and a half to build that. That's how it's going to take me a lot longer than that. So let's go ahead and bring us off that we would get more room on here. There we go. Back to the way it was. Now we can actually see what you're doing, sort of, more or less.
Yeah, I got everything fairly organized to start putting it back together on Monday.
So anybody who hasn't subscribed to Tim here, subscribe to Tim.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Say most days during the week I'm on,
Yeah,
usually not on the
here.
weekends.
I just found another pin there.
Thanks for having me on.
You saw a streamer light up the DeLorean. Yeah, I heard about that. And Debbie's saying goodnight. Yeah, I heard that somebody was lighting it up. But they didn't. They lit up the front lights and the back lights, I think it was, and the flux capacitor, and that was it. I saw
That's
one doing
neat.
it. It was with a battery.
That's something else that needs sounds.
One guy did one with fire trails behind it that lit up, and they flicker and everything. That was really cool.
That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's all I would light up. I might light. I wouldn't want. I would want if I lit the blue. I'd want to have like a little switch where I could turn that part on and off. You know, because it's not always on. You know.
And a little light inside also.
Yeah, a
for
little
the
light
flux
up the blue
capacitor.
part where you could turn it on and off. Too bad you couldn't do the sparks. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Have like a little one of those little. What is that like? Almost like a lighter, but does sparks behind there, hidden on all four wheels. You could turn it on, they spin or something like that, do the sparks. That would be so cool. You don't want to start a fire though.
Yeah, I probably would if I tried that.
Yeah, me. I'd have the sparks going all over the place, you know, just like in the movie.
Well, thank you, Alexandra. Yeah, I mean, come over to my channel. Said most weekdays I'm on, and Wednesday I should be doing the Yellow Submarine with my friend.
Oh, I gotta watch that one. I've never seen that, even on video or anything. I've heard about it, but I've never seen anybody do it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wants to give it to me.
He's gonna give it to you?
Yeah, he wants to build it here, and then he said I could keep it.
Oh my God! Look at you. Wow.
Yeah, I need to build some shelves back here for stuff like that.
Yeah, I did one back here, like right there, with my Star Wars on it. I just got some little L brackets. We have earthquakes here sometimes, so I had to make everything earthquake proof. All these drawers
Yeah,
here
we
are actually
don't.
mounted to the wall.
We don't have that problem in Atlanta. We just have heat.
Yeah, I'm worried about my city. We had a couple earthquakes. We had one not this December, but December before, December of 2024, I think it was. And it was a 6-pointer, and we didn't even feel it. No, it was a 7-pointer. We didn't even feel it at all here in the apartments. And everybody was like outside. We're like, "What's going on?" They're like, "There was an earthquake." We're like, so I go to my city and I got a X-wing that's hanging, and a TIE fighter that's hanging. Those things were just doing this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, evidently we're still in it, you know. But they were kind of slowing down, you know. I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. We did have an earthquake. I didn't notice them when I went outside, but until I came back in, they were still doing that. It's like, oh my God. But nothing moved.
That's lucky.
The whole city didn't move at all, and they still stayed up. Those things did not come down either. I was surprised. And they were double hung. I have one string going up and their string going to the wall to keep them steady, you know. And they were still doing that swinging thing.
Yeah.
But that's why I had to double up like that. In case one breaks, there's another one to catch it, you know. So, just as a backup. But yeah, all this is mounted against the wall with screws, drywall screws. That way I know they'll stay.
Yeah, you got to be
And
careful
then
of that out there.
I got a lot of things like jammed. Like I got my monitor right here in front of me, and I got a center speaker because I got Dolby Digital jammed on top of that, and then the other monitor is up on one of those bendable wall things. That's on that right above that one. So, and then this one here is actually it's by itself, but there's I got a piece of metal that kind of goes to the wall to keep them tipping over. And then the one that you're actually that Restream is on is up above that one. It's just a small little 20-inch or 22-inch, something like that. I got two of those, one on each side. So yeah, if anything came down, it would probably be either most likely this one wouldn't come down, but this one might tip over possibly unless the speaker holds it from tipping over like forward. I don't think I would lose anything. If I lost anything, it'd be probably the lights. I know that one up there is just hanging on a screw, so that one would come down. I know that if it was strong enough. And all this stuff, I have some shelves here with some like knickknacks and stuff that would come down. That's about it.
Yeah,
All
luckily I
this
don't
will
have to
probably
worry
come
about that
down.
out here.
All this behind me, I know all these would fall. That would be it. I know I would lose all those. It'd have to be pretty strong though. But the ones up there are actually behind there's a lip on the end. So if they do slide, they'll hit that lip and they won't actually come off the thing. Sideways they will.
Plated.
Yeah, so I might lose Darth Vader, and that's it on that side there, very far side. He's right on the edge. I barely fit them all in there. Yeah, I could turn it where you can see them all. It's all Star Wars, other than there's some what do you call it? Helmets up there too. See that?
Oh yeah.
You see Darth Vader there. He's right, literally on the edge, flush with it. So, but the rest of them are the helmets. There's like Venom and Carnage and Batman and what's the other ones? Spider-Man, and then we got Baby Yoda, and then Yoda in the order going this way. So,
I'm gonna go with it. Thanks for having me on.
yeah, it's no problem. So, I guess we're going to go ahead and say goodnight, huh?
Yeah,
Tim?
it's time for me to get to bed.
All right. Yeah, it's only, what is it, 7:45 now. So we've been on
Yeah,
for an
that's-
hour, almost an hour, 45 minutes. So, okay, so, bye everybody for
Thank
now.
you.
Good night.